Good morning, people. Happy Sunday. Straight out with my mobility routine here, edited a bit more express and fast, just for the sake of me trying new things and approaching my day. Due to my mobility being so crucial for my flow to be approached in such a healthier way, it's just so good to quickly show you how simple it's worth it to go through that extra 10 minutes of mobility to awaken your day. From yesterday's flow anyway, a couple of flows, I've learned quite a few different bits, and my body is a little bit more achy, but a more healthy ache, because then again, your body knows the limits. You can work on your strength, your accountability, your mobility, all those abilities, but I have the ability to keep going and flowing, especially with my willpower. And I did take a couple of notes from yesterday morning's class, just from the space, from the energy, from the breathing, from the tree pose balancing, from being more mobile with your half tabletop, and just for example the tree pose here, I was told to put the foot slowly up instead of just go straight up, and have that kind of breathing and focus on the focal point, even have your eyes closed and balancing a block on your head. It's just been great. And after that mobility here, you can tell that now I'm going into my normal flow and just really approaching the day with a lot more accountability once again, and just feeling so more refreshed, having that kind of way of being seen yesterday and putting myself out there. And it really does reflect in my confidence, and it never will run out, my willpower. I know I want to keep going in some context, and the journey never ends really. So I did enjoy a little bit of editing this morning, so do let me know how that looks. Still looking a little bit rushed, but again, I've got to try new ways to feel more comfortable to approach. Did my foot mobility as usual there. With some of the dual kind of looks here, you can see I'm very similar on both legs. I'm so used to keeping to that rapport. So I hope I could change my routine eventually over the next few weeks. But I'll have to look at what other ones online that I can go from and kind of spin my own way. Because you go with your own flow. You never want to overstress yourself. And what I've been also told is can you do less even though you are doing enough, And it's that, again, that kind of approach for the holistic sense of you have the capability to, you just don't need to put too much in. Because again, breath control, that mobility once again, and having that control from the spine to the toes really helps. And I've always taken on a lot more daily because I know how much it's worthwhile, especially with my favourite pigeon pose here, both sides welcomed as always. Then straight into the three-legged dog variant, which really opens those hips once again and keeps that core awake. And after this flow, I felt so much more less in somewhat of kind of a stretched pain today. It wasn't as much after the flow, and it just shows you've got to keep going, keep flowing, and you'll be surprised. But do have an absolutely lovely Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow on the snooze start of the week, guys. Cheers.